Hi, it's Rachel. I wanted to make a video about the top 10 things that I will be excited to do after I've had surgery or after I've lost weight. First, I want to start by explaining why I feel the way I do about some of these things. I know lots of girls that are bigger, are overweight, are the same size as me, some even bigger than me, that know that they're beautiful. They still do their hair, they do their makeup, they go out, they look great. I'm really jealous of those girls because I'm I'm not the type. I'm the type that I've always been overweight. I've always assumed that you don't look good anyways. Even if you did those things, you wouldn't. So why bother? I know that's a really negative outlook to have on life and a bad way to feel about yourself. But when I'm honest about myself, that is how I feel. So, that pertains to some of the things on my list. Some of the things have nothing to do with that. But the more shallow things on the list, that is why I feel this way about them. I did actually write down a list so that I would be prepared and not be so scatterbrained as I probably seem in all of my videos. But anyway, the top 10 things I'm excited about. One of them is I can't wait to go shopping with my friends. And I mean really shopping, like my skinny friends, because I do go to stores with them and they try on clothes and buy them. That's something I very rarely do because I know that the clothes aren't going to fit, or even if they do fit, I don't like the way they look. And it's just a really annoying process. I specifically remember being in high school and trying on homecoming dresses and prom dresses and crying because nothing fit the way that I wanted it to. And I just want to go to a store and just pick things up and try them on and like how they look and fit and feel. And that's something that I am so excited for. Another thing that I am excited for is to not avoid pictures. If you are a big person, you know what I mean, especially if you feel the way that I feel about myself most of the time. I spent most of my high school career avoiding pictures. There's so many things that I was involved in that you would never know if you look through friends' scrapbooks or through yearbooks because I never allowed myself to be in pictures. I would honestly do this trick. I don't know if anybody else does this. I did this. I would stand at the back of groups for pictures, and then when they would count to three, I would squat down really fast so that I wouldn't be in the picture. That's sad. That's really something that I did a lot. Something I still do sometimes. Go to parties, and whoever's got the camera, I watch them out of the corner of my eye, and I avoid them. Wherever they go, I'm not at. I'm always on the other side of the room, like, oh, let's get a group picture. And I'm like, oh, my cup's empty. I'm going to go get a drink. Lies. Anyway, another thing I'm excited about is I want to be able to cross my legs. And that sounds stupid, but if you're a big girl and you've tried to cross your legs, you've ever been in public and tried to cross your legs and it didn't work out, and then you're super embarrassed. You're like, oh, this looks weird. I'm just going to awkwardly put my leg back down. That really happens to people. I want to have space between my thighs. That sounds weird, but true story. If you ever look at skinny girls and they just have the space between their thighs when they're standing up and you're like, God, how do I get that? Hopefully this surgery is how I get that. Also, it makes you wear through jeans fast. Your legs chafe, all kinds of weird things. So that would be great. I also I want to get married one day and I want to have children, and my weight is currently making me infertile. And I know I'm only 20. These are not things that I want to happen next year, but I'm saying in my lifetime. I think that I was meant to be a mother, and a wife, and I currently wouldn't be able to have kids if I wanted them. And also, the thought of myself in a wedding dress could actually make me vomit. It's nerve wracking to even think about it. And I think that everybody should feel beautiful on their wedding day. And I don't ever want to stand at the front of a church in a white dress and wonder, is the person in the first row checking out my back rolls? You know, nobody wants to feel like that. You just want to be happy. I also want to be able to. I live in an apartment and it has a really small bathtub. And one day I got home from work, my back was killing me, I was tired. I was like, man, I'm so excited, I'm going to take a nice hot bath. I don't really fit in my bathtub in a normal manner. I'm a little too wide for my bathtub. Do you understand that statement? I'm too wide for my bathtub. That's out of control. I also want to replace all the medicines that I take with vitamins. I know that after surgery you still have to take lots of vitamins and there's still, pill form things being swallowed by yourself, but it's not the same as medicine. I feel like vitamins are much healthier than medicine. Taking medicine for acid reflux and polycystic ovarian syndrome and all these things, I would like that to stop. So that will be exciting. I really am excited to run. I just want to be able to run. When I used to work out, when I was trying to lose weight on my own, one thing I really did enjoy was running. I couldn't do it for long periods of time. I'd be super out of breath, but I want to be one of those people who runs on nature trails and stuff and just really takes it all in and feels the endorphins of it and just feels relaxed and like they've relieved their tension and at peace. I'm excited to run. And I guess the last thing is, I've heard this quote on lots of people from weight loss surgery videos, is that they eat to live, not live to eat. And that is such a strong statement to me. I think about food constantly, and I think that after surgery you still kind of have to think about food constantly if you're getting your protein, if you're eating the right things, but you're eating just to survive and eating what you need to live, but not living to eat, worrying about food, eating every meal like it's your last, clearing your plate, and, so many cliche things that overweight people do, me included. So those are the top 10 things I'm excited about. I'm sorry I didn't number them. I didn't really think about saying numbers until I was halfway through, but I know there's 10 because I made a list. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'd be really excited to hear your top 10. So, thanks.